Welcome back, Evildeadinks. Top 5 keeps you alive. Today we're going to talk about just 5 movies that got a whole lot of jelly looking, slimy, nasty, gooey shit in it. Let's go ahead and dive right on into that beast. Number 1, we're going to talk about From Beyond. Talk about a movie that should feel like it should be kind of jelly and gooey when you pick that sucker up. Like, even the old school cover art has a slimy texture to it, and there is just a slimy gooey-ness to that entire runtime, man. It does not stop being like, ew. And I know that they've talked about like the substance that they used for a lot of that slime is the same stuff used in McDonald's milkshakes. So, boy, talk about trying to separate that from your mind anytime you're watching that movie or having a milkshake ever again. Good luck with that. Numero 2, talking Poltergeist 3. Nothing can be as jelly and gooey as From Beyond can be, I think. Poltergeist 3 has got some really just like, shit hanging off people's faces. Like when the daughter breaks out of the body and she's got like just that gooey shit hanging off her face. It's like, you think she smells. You look at that and go, that probably stinks just a little bit. Something about that just sequences later on, like in the parking garage and stuff, that just got a little bit of slime to it. And that's not a series that, I mean, the other two definitely do not skimp on the slimy, gooey factor, going through like the other realms coming back. I was like, you're going to come back lubricated, to say the least. I happened to be watching it the other night, and I was like, man, Poltergeist 3's got some gooiness to it that I'm just, yeah, it's jelly certified. I'll definitely say that much. Numero 3, we're going to do Society. Boy, talk about one that I think might give From Beyond a slight run for its money in the gooiness texture. Although this one I feel is a lot more sweaty gooiness thrown in. Everybody's got, I mean, this is like the invasion of the Rubbermen for sure in this movie. You have butt heads. Literal, take that exactly how I say it, butt heads in this movie. And they are sweaty faces on sweaty ass cheeks. I don't even know what else you can say about Society. I don't want to even say a whole lot because I want you to go check it out because it's a really bizarre movie and a gooey mess. I don't recommend, that's an after dark movie for sure. I don't recommend that being on during the day. Don't eat anything while you're watching it. Not that it's super gross, but just whatever you're eating, you'd probably be like, yeah. You know, you just watch the movie. Society. Check it out. Jelliness. Alright, my numero 4 on this list. Very popular amongst everyone that hangs out with us on Friday nights. Talking the Evil Dead remake. They absolutely went for gusto with the gooey, slimy jelly to the max on this one. I mean, just sequences where it's like someone's throwing up stuff into someone else's face. That is an absolute If you have any kind of weak stomach for that kind of thing, that movie you're definitely gonna be like, ew. Now, there's a bunch of sequences in that Evil Dead remake that's kind of gooey, a little cringy, but in an awesome way. If you were working on that movie, I don't think of a better flick that'd be fun to sit in the theater and watch other people just like, oh god. It's just super fun that way. But yeah, jelly to the max for sure. My number 5, jelly, slimy mess. This gives you an indication. Cabin Fever. Don't know? I think that's all I gotta do right there. Is right there. If you know, you know. And you're going, oh. Because man, talk about taking a scene where you think one thing's happening and then completely whoosh, just twisting that around on you. A lot like Evil Dead. There's some definite scenes there that'll make you, you know, you want to look away a little bit. You're like, you never want to shave your legs in the bathtub again. Cabin Fever, man. Definitely a movie to check out. Definitely got some jelliness to it. I think jelly factor should be a thing we really start doing around here. Marking jelly and slimy as a ranking method for some of our flicks. Because these 5 definitely have their own slick, slimy texture to it. So that, my top 5 jelly, slimy movies. Each of these ones, kind of gross, but awesome. So remember, I'm Evildeadinks. That's top 5. Keep you alive.